Right guys, let's sit back and have a quick reflection on 2019 as a year for the Mordian Glory channel. Well, we've got our new Warhammer 40k Imperial mug, and we've got a big old flagon of Iron Brew, the best drink in the world. Iron Brew, please sponsor me. Please sponsor the Mordian Glory channel, Iron Brew. So, jokes aside, 2019 has been an absolutely fantastic year for the Mordian Glory channel. We've grown to over 5,600 subscribers. Number of tactics videos we have done. The Warhammer 40k 8th edition tactics playlist has got over 300 videos in it. We've really upped the amount of battle reports that we've done as well. Overall, the 2019 has been a very productive year for the Mordian Glory channel, and the channel's going from strength to strength. Have to say, before we even get into anything else, the Patreon support has been absolutely incredible, guys. Really, really good. And I have to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters. This channel truly has grown to some, to degrees that it never would have done without support from Patreon. The ability for me to be able to use that Patreon money to buy new models, to try out new combos, try new armies. If you look at the armies before Patreon and the armies, it was the same old Imperial Guard army that I was using. Now I'm able to show tactics with Gene Stealer Cult. I'm able to show multiple different guard tactics, different armies. I'm able to use my Black Templars, of course, as well. Able to just bring much more variety of battle reports to the channel and of tactics videos. The Patreon money has allowed me to expand my knowledge and therefore be able to bring much more in-depth views as well. The number of tournaments I've gone to has increased as well massively. Been able to keep my finger on the pulse of the 40k meta, and just overall it's been absolutely incredible. So before we go any further, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You guys honestly make this channel, and give yourselves a big pat on the back, because without you I wouldn't be able to this channel anywhere near as effectively as I currently am able to. Anyway, too much soppy stuff. Don't want to get soppy. We're not soppy in the Imperial Guard. Let's crack on. So the channel has, like I said, grown from strength. We've almost got 6,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. Every video that I upload now, even some of the more obscure ones like Mordy Mondays and some of the Gene Stealer Cult tactics videos, they all get well over 1,000 views now. Most of them over the course of a week sort of trickle up into the 2,000, 2,500 views, which is absolutely amazing. It means you're getting a lot. It's very consistent viewership. What I've noticed really interestingly is it's very consistent viewership, which means, which hopefully means that people are coming back. It's the same people who see the channel, they like the videos, and they come back and they watch it. And definitely, I notice the same people commenting down. Obviously there's more people every week that goes by, but there's familiar faces down in the comment section now. And you guys, I regularly comment to you. I've made some really good acquaintances through the channel, and regular chats with people on the Facebook Messenger as well. Semi-regular. I honestly don't check Facebook all that much. I mostly use it for obviously the pictures, which I use in the videos. I find it as a really good way for people to share the pictures of their armies with me, and then I can really, people get a lot of positive comments. I have to say the community that we've built here over the last few years, and especially in 2019, which saw a big growth. We got almost 2,000 additional subscribers in 2019. The community we've built here is really special. It's really, really special. Everyone's so lovely, so friendly. We get the occasional troll, but they don't stick around for long. No one feeds them, no one interacts with them, and they generally get bored, which is great. It's exactly what we want to do, community. It's a helpful place. And I'll tell you what makes me really happy, guys, is when someone will ask a question, and a couple of the regular subs or a couple of subscribers in general, a couple of viewers in general will answer. And it's not just me answering all the questions now. Actually, with there being, most videos get like 100 comments now. Roughly 100 comments. It can be quite difficult for me to answer every single one, especially considering I'm uploading very frequently. And it's absolutely fantastic that the community has almost built this forum. Has built this forum, and people will ask questions and they'll get answers. And it might be 6 months after a video's been. 2 months after the video's been uploaded, someone will ask a question and someone else will get back to them. So yeah, again, pat yourselves on the back, guys, because the community that we've built, and it's not me, it's it's everyone that we've built here, is absolutely fantastic. And I think it's not just a credit to us, but a credit to Imperial Guard players in general. It's like you don't come across a bad Guard player. There are certain armies which draw in bad, that guy's whackers, and Imperial Guard doesn't seem to be one of those armies. The people that we have on this channel, the people that we have in this community, we're all like-minded individuals. You never find a bad Orc player. You never find a bad Guard player. And what I've noticed is most Guard players are really into the narrative with their force, more so than almost any other faction. And maybe it's because Guard are humans, and so they're easy to relate to. But I can't tell you that it seems to be, out of all the people that I speak to and all the players that I interact with, it's always Imperial Guard players which are really into their army. I guess you get it with Orc players as well. But Orc players are really, quite, they tend to be quite goofy. But but Imperial Guard players are really into their regiment. They've got named characters. That squad's done that. These guys are part of that platoon. The Imperial Guard players seem to put their heart and their soul into their armies, almost more so than any other faction out there. And maybe I'm biased on that. Maybe I am. I know people have their custom chapters and everything, but the general impression I've got from the Guard players, especially in 2019, with Guard getting quite popular with 8th edition, is that so many people, so many Guard players really love their armies. They take choices which aren't necessarily the best choices, but they take them because they love them. And I think that is very Imperial Guard. That's how most of us are. That's what I'm like. I love my close combat Imperial Guard, and the Great Mordian Restoration project has really reignited my passion for my Mordians and my close combat army. Close combat is a thing that most Guard players wouldn't seek out, but it's something that I love doing. And not to go on about it, but the community has really grown, and we've built something special here. I'm hoping, the years going forward, Mordian Glory channel will be around for a bit longer, and I'm really hoping that we continue to grow this community, and we continue to become almost like the first port of call for new Guard players between my videos and the comment section. I think that's definitely doable, definitely possible. So, in terms of reflection on 2019 as a whole, things that I've enjoyed, I've really enjoyed the Mordy Mondays. We did 27 episodes of Mordy Mondays, which is sort of one every other week, essentially. I didn't start at the beginning of the year though, so I've only missed a couple of Mordy Monday weeks when I was on holiday in Florida. That's the only thing. And Mordy Mondays, I have to say, have been a really good motivator for me. I've not missed a week of painting, even if it's just been a character, even if it's just been a guy or two. I've not missed a week on painting, and I've absolutely loved the sort of almost little subcommunity we've built in there, because I've found people have been posting updates on their hobby projects as well, and I absolutely love it. And people say, oh, this has really helped, I've got 100 cards, but I need the motivation to paint it, and straight away you have 5 or 6 people, myself included, jumping on and like, do it, get it painted, do it for the Emperor, and it's great. And I think it's been good for my own hobbying. It's really improved my painting skills, The feedback that I've had from you guys has been fantastic, and I think it's added a new aspect to the channel, because before Mordy Mondays, the channel was ultra tactics focused, and that still is the bread and butter of the channel. It's always about guard tactics and different ideas, but it's added a distinct hobbying aspect to the channel, and what it's allowed me to do is broaden my mind and broaden my tactics. Because a problem, I will admit this, a problem that I've had with the Mordian Glory channel in the past is I've been quite tunnel visioned, quite blinkered. I've seen something on paper and I've gone, on paper that's the best option, so that's the option we're going for. Plasma all the way, for example. And by painting different units up, and therefore wanting to use, painting flamers up, for example. I didn't take flamers for the whole first half of 8th edition. Didn't take flamers. Saw them as, inferior to grenade launchers and plasma. And now I love my flamers, and it's really allowed me to broaden my tactical aspects. And what it's made me realise is that you can almost, with the guard, you can almost make anything work. And now I can't imagine going into battle without at least a few flamer squads. Can't imagine it. Gotta have those guys that you can just run up the field, just throw into the enemy's face. They're cheap, disposable. They've got a flamer and a power sword. They're going to torch something and they're going to chop it to pieces. It's absolutely, it adds that extra tactical bit of depth. And I never would have discovered that without Mordy Mondays. So they've been really, really good. And like I said, the motivation and the tips that you guys have given me have allowed my painting to really to come along. Before the Mordy Mondays, I didn't do edge highlighting, didn't do dry brushing, basing, didn't really do basing, and now I do all those things, and I really Mordy Mondays has been fantastic. Obviously, I had the Gene Stealer cult out quite a bit this year as well. This year started out initially as the year of the Heretic, where I did my Gene Stealer cult, and I was going to go on to my Chaos, but then I was finding I wasn't really using my guard very much, so I switched halfway through. We've got second half of the year we've done the Mordian Mondays. I think next year we'll have another 6-month period of Heresy, and maybe not a full 6 months, but I think maybe Q1 or Q2 of 2019 is going to be dedicated to Chaos. We're going to finally get these bloody World Eaters done. I've had them for so long, and every time I use them, I love tearing enemies to pieces with them. They're one of my favourite armies. They're almost like my Orc army, my wish-listed Orc army. They're just absolutely nuts, and I really want to get them done. I might actually work on the Mordians, and I might actually use the Patreon money to get a commission painter in to do the Chaos, and that way gives I've got a local guy who's really good. I've been wanting to use him for a while. It helps me support a local business and helps me get another army onto the channel, because we've not seen the Chaos, and it's good to keep adding new armies to the channel so that we can have new content. Speaking of new armies, I would like to get an Orc army. And the reason for that is my first army as a kid, as a little kiddiewinkle, little white shield conscript, was Orcs, and it was speed freaks, to be honest. Although I do like the idea of a green tide, I really like the idea of having an Orc speed freak army. So that they've got loads of different buggies and stuff now, and yeah, some of them might be crap, but they've got loads of buggies now, and I think it would be really cool for me to put together a proper Orc speed freak army. So that might be something that I do. You have a really just awesome Orc speed freak army. I do also want to finish the G Stealer cut like 99% finished. But I also want to try and get that, you know, mass neophyte army nailed down. I think that would be really, really good. See if we can pull that together somehow. I do love my Genestealer cult. I've not used them in a while, and I would really like to get back on the Genestealer cult. I've been really focused on my Mordians. It's all been, I've had a bit of a guard resurgence, which I should do on the channel called Mordian Glory, shouldn't we? Yeah, overall, 2019, I don't want to go on about it too much. It's just a little recap video. It's been absolutely fantastic, both personally and professionally, and with YouTube. I mean, at the beginning of the year, yeah, we're going to get slightly off topic here now, guys. But I think there's you know, it's important stuff to talk about. At the beginning of the year, I switched to a new job, and it was the best decision, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. My last job was sucking the life out of me, and I don't think I conveyed it in the YouTube channel, but the last videos of sort of 2018, I was losing my motivation, and I switched to my new job, and it's makes such a difference, you know, finding a good place to work for. I absolutely love my new job, but on the other side, I should say, it does take up a lot of my time, because obviously new job, new role. I want to impress people, want to make my mark. So I have been extremely busy this year, absolutely knackered. If I say one thing about 2019, it's been a year of great progress. It's also been a year of great tiredness. But hopefully 2020, I'm looking forward to it. I don't mind being knackered. I've been uploading. You know, like I said, I've got a new job, but I've also been aiming to upload at least 3 videos a week, and we've managed to keep that that average. You know, some weeks I will upload a video every single day, but every week I upload at least 1 or 2 videos. You know, in the last few weeks, because it's been the end of year rush, I've only really been making sure the Mordy Mondays have been getting out. But overall, we've been uploading about 3 videos a week every week for all of 2019. That's incredible. You know, that's a lot of videos, and it's really that's like 100. It's more like 150 videos, if not more. I'm pretty sure I've uploaded almost 200 videos this year. I'm pretty sure, considering 8th edition. Yeah, 8th edition Tactics is on like 320 videos now, if not more, 350 videos. It's a lot. Yeah, we've uploaded a lot of videos in 2019. It's been absolutely fantastic. Going forward, I imagine my life is gonna stay extremely busy. You know, new job, got engaged, YouTube channel, taking you know, going from strength to strength. I think 2020 is going to be an absolutely fantastic year, and I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to be getting into some of the Forge World stuff, guys. Give you a little sneak peek. I'm going to be doing some Deathcore of Krieg goodness, and I'm really, you know what? Whilst I want my Chaos Army, and I want my Orc Army, I really want a Deathcore of Krieg army. Really want one. Not sure whether I'll do it via actual Forge World models, or if I'll go for maybe Anvil Industries. You know, it would be good. It would be good to go for something like that. I'd love to get like sponsored by Iron Brew or Anvil Industries or something like that. I'd love to get a proper sponsor. That would be awesome. I'll tell you one thing that's been interesting. This year I've seen a lot of people. I've had a lot of companies ask me for, and this is something I would really appreciate the feedback on from you guys. I've had a lot of companies ask me, like, will you promote this product? A lot of them is like crap. Like, I've had someone, will you promote my cup holder, for example? Like, nothing wrong with the product, mate. It looks great, but not appropriate for the channel. It's always, you know, oh, I've watched your videos and I think this would be great for your channel. No, you obviously haven't watched my videos if you're trying to get me to promote a bloody cup holder. Now, I've got nothing wrong with your cup holder, absolutely fine, but, you know, not appropriate for a Imperial Guard Tactics channel. I've tried to avoid having I've had a lot of people. I don't mind doing product reviews. Like, I've done product reviews for Warhammer Terrain. I'll do those. Any terrain companies out there, I'd love doing those videos. I'll tell it how it is though. So if your terrain's shit, probably not. Don't contact me, because I'll say it is. But that's one thing we've managed to maintain with the channel, is we don't monetize it. So I'm not beholden to YouTube in any way, as long as I mark my videos as not appropriate for kids, and it's not, you know, that's so it doesn't get, so I don't get fined. That new thing came in, was weird. If you don't know about it, go and look at it. You have to mark all your videos now as whether it's for kids or not for kids. But apart from that, we're totally, you know, we use YouTube, but we don't monetize any of the videos. Allows us to keep pretty independent. Patreon support is totally voluntary. There's no strings attached. It's just, if you want to support the channel, you can do. We're not beholden to any sort of, you know, sponsors. I got approached by a company that wanted me to do this Warhammer sort of card game, like Warhammer Hearthstone kind of thing. Nah. Like, whilst it was Warhammer content, I don't want to be pushing stuff I don't really believe in. I don't really believe in those sort of, well, not that I don't believe in it, but I personally do not have a great interest in mobile games. I don't want to sell out. I don't want to sell out. You know, I'll if someone sponsors me with something that I really want, like if Iron Brew came along and said, you've got to mention Iron Brew in every single one of your videos, I'd be like, I'll fuck it, yeah, just let me have an unlimited supply of Iron Brew for free for the rest of my life, and I'll put your bloody sponsorship at the beginning of every video. I'd do that. Yeah, that's all I want. Don't necessarily want the money. I'll have the Iron Brew, please. Thank you very much. And likewise, it'd be awesome to get sponsored by someone like Anvil Industries or something like that, so I could show off their models and I could have like loads of different guard regiments, all Anvil Industry models, or have an Anvil Industry regiment. That would be cool, and I could just use their models for it. Yeah, something like that would be awesome. Because I always promote Anvil Industries, and I've got no affiliation with them or ties to them in any way. I just really like the product. I really do. Yeah, they're doing absolutely fantastic. Well, there's loads of good bits companies out there at the moment. But yeah, that would be something, you know, awesome for 2020. You know, we've got the Mordians, which all need restoring, but we also, you know, we need. What about getting a new army for the channel? What do you guys think? I'm a horde kind of guy. I like my hordes, so this would be a good thing. You know, going for 2020. One of the questions is, what do you think would be cool to have as a new army on the channel? Should I get Tyranids and expand my Genestealer cult and have Tyranids, Genestealer cult working alongside each other? That might be cool. Do you want to see the World Eaters? It's a proper World Eater army, all the old classic Berserkers. It's proper World Eaters. Does that tickle your fancy? Maybe some sort of Deathcore of Krieg-like army. That, you know, that'd be awesome. Or some or orcs. Should we get a proper orc speed freak army going, or Green Tide? One or the other, or both. What do you think? What do you think would be a good army for me to use going into 2020? I've got Marines with my Black Templars. Obviously, I've got a huge guard army. But is there a particular army out there that you guys want to see? And if so, if you've got anything like that, put your ideas down below. Of course, if you've got any ideas for videos in general, you know, please put them down in the comment section below. I always take on your ideas. I always take on the feedback and try my best. But yeah, like I said, going into 2020, we're going to be taking a look at the Deathcore of Krieg. That's something to look forward to. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the year. Hope you've enjoyed the videos that I've put out over the last 12 months. Any feedback at all, greatly appreciated. And I hope you'll all stick around and support me going forward into 2020. So we'll have one more swig of the best drink in the world, Iron Brew. And then I'll see you guys next time.